Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video let's have a first look at this Realme 5 Pro, which is a new smartphone launched by Realme. In fact, they also launched the Realme 5, but I'll post a video of this one tomorrow. The embargo for this one is for tomorrow. So let's have a closer look at this one. And this Realme 5 Pro is a replacement to the Realme 3 Pro that was launched earlier. And as you can see, this one actually has a quad rear facing camera, not two, not three, four rear facing camera. And it also says that it has that VOOC fast charging. And again guys, this is a review note, so I don't know the pricing, but I feel as it's a replacement to the Realme 3 Pro, the pricing should be very close to that one. It actually comes in three variants: 4GB of RAM, 6 and 8 GB of RAM. So I'm assuming the base variant should be around 14 or 15,000, I'm assuming, and we move on. So anyways, let's open this up. And this is having the new Snapdragon 712 SoC, which is based on 10 nanometer process. So anyways, this is what we see when we open it up, and it says yeah, we get again this rubberish TPU case that we are getting with most devices, some paperwork. I'll just keep that to the side. Let's put this here and let's open the handset itself. And this is in this new green color. And again guys, back, it actually looks like glass, but it's not a glass. It's still that polycarbonate back, but gives a feel of look of a glass. And if you move around, again they play around with this pattern like other Realme phones. And again, you have that 4 triple camera, and the main camera is that 48 megapixel Sony f1.8, and we also have the fingerprint scanner. Anyways, let's look what else do we get in the box. So we get this VOOC charger, and they claim that this is the VOOC 3 fast charger that we are getting in the box. And let's see if they have upgraded to USB Type-C, because the Realme 3 was a micro USB if I recall. Yes, this is now they have moved to USB Type-C cable, as you can see. That's actually a nice thing. So let me do one thing. Let's keep this box to the side, and let's look at this handset itself. And again, this handset is not really big. These days we are seeing a lot of handsets going that 6.5, 6.6 inch screen. This is having a 6.3 inch screen, so it fits decently in your hand, I would say, like this. And this is supposed to have a 6.3 inch full HD plus screen. Let me give you a physical overview, guys. Over here we have the secondary noise cancellation microphone. And on this end, we just have a power on off button. Gives a good tactile feel, but again, looks like this is also made up of polycarbonate plastic. Bottom will be your vent for the speaker, Type-C port, main microphone, 3.5mm headphone jack, volume rockers, and again, the SIM tray is over here. So let's look at the configuration of the SIM tray. So here it comes out, and nice to see that they are providing a triple slot. So that's nice. You can put a dedicated micro SD card slot. But even the base variant that comes with 4GB of RAM will come with 64GB of internal storage, and the highest end 8GB will have 128GB. Back the fingerprint scanner and that camera, and has that Realme branding. So let's do one thing. Let's power this on, and I hope it has some charge. And guys, I'll set it up, and by the time it actually boots up and I set it up, let me give you a configuration overview. This Realme 5 Pro is having a 6.3 inch full HD plus screen. It is protected by Gorilla Glass 3. It is powered by the Snapdragon 712 octa-core processor, which is based on 10 nanometer process. It comes with 4, 6 or 8GB of RAM, 64 or 128GB of storage. Moving to the camera, we have a quad rear facing camera. The main camera is a 48 megapixel with f1.8 aperture, and then the next camera is an 8 megapixel, which is a wide angle lens. And then we have a 2 megapixel for macro close-up shots, and lastly again a 2 megapixel for depth and portrait. Moving to the front facing camera, it's a 16 megapixel, and it has a 4035 milliamp hour battery. So guys, I've just finished setting up this device, and this runs on ColorOS, and we do have some apps that are pre-installed, so we can remove. But here from the app tray, let's see if we can uninstall it. Yes, you can uninstall some of the junkware that is pre-installed on this one. So that's actually a nice thing, and as you can see, yes, you can do that. And if you go over here, again you have the quick toggles, and one thing that I've noticed is that here we see a change. The iconography is a little bit different compared to earlier Realme devices. They are rounded, and I feel this is a much better option. And if we press X, everything goes off. And if we go over here, and if we go to, I think so it was found in app, I'll update it later on, guys. But let's see what do we get under the hood. And it runs over Android Pie, that is Android 9 out of the box, as you can see. And let's just go back, and the colorOS version is 6 on this one. So that's regarding that. And this is the 8GB variant, guys. So yes, as you can see, 8GB. So out of that 128GB, you get about 115GB of space. Do remember, guys, the 4GB RAM and the 6GB RAM variants will come with 64GB of internal storage. Anyways, if we go back over here, let's also check the fingerprint scanner. It also prompts you to enroll for face unlocking. I did not do that, but I'm using the fingerprint scanner. And again, as you can see, very responsive fingerprint scanner, blazingly fast, so no issues regarding the same, as you can see. And I feel this is very near to the Vivo Z1 Pro. That also has the Snapdragon 712 SoC. This also has that has a triple camera, but this one has that quad camera setup. So anyways, also this Snapdragon 712 SoC is actually very power efficient, so I'm assuming this one also should be good in performance. But now let's also quickly look at the camera on this one. This has that quad camera setup, so let's look at that. And if we I'm just going to agree all of them. Let's bring some objects nearby. So this is the 1x mode, it says over here. I'm just going to then we have the 2x zoom mode, 5x, so that's what it is. And I think so this is for the wide angle. Yes, the wide angle is this is the wide angle. Yeah, this is the regular. And chroma boost you can switch on and off. HDR auto is there. Oops, the camera went away. So here if we go, here we have the ultra. So if you really want to shoot in that 48 megapixel, you can do that. And you have slow motion and ultra slow motion, and it's supposed to be able to shoot very close macro shots. So I will definitely test that a lot more. And again, I like the inclusion of the wide angle lens. As you can see, you can capture a lot in the regular. It's just like this, and you get the bokeh effect also. As you can see, background bokeh, just notice. Anyways, guys, if we go over here we have the front facing. Again, beauty face is enabled by default. I'm going to hit natural and you get to this. So anyways, let me do one thing, and you also have that portrait mode over here. Again, has the beauty option enabled for all AI beauty and all those things. Anyways, let me do one thing. Let me actually take some sample shots and give you an idea about the camera on this one. So these were the sample shot with the rear facing camera, and as you can see, it's actually doing a good job. I also like the wide angle lens option on this one, and this is in the regular mode, 48 megapixel. This was with the 2x zoom, and we also have that 5x mode, but don't use it, I would say. And moving to close-up macro shots, as you can see, these are some close-up shots that I took, and actually they came out very good. So you can definitely take some close-up shots with this Realme 5 Pro, and the results are actually pretty good. Moving to color reproduction, also the color reproduction, as you can see, is actually really good. And you have the toggle of that chroma boost, and I disabled chroma boost, and hence, as you can see, we got some very good colors. Even moving to skin tones, notice the skin tone colors, they were produced actually really well on this phone. Again, I like the wide angle lens option that we do have with this one. Also moving to the portrait mode, these were taken in the portrait mode, and here also, as you can see, it was done very well. The slight background blur that you want was there. Now moving to front facing camera, these were taken with the front facing camera, and as you can see, it's good enough, I would say. Sharpness is there, and this was taken with the portrait mode, that bokeh mode with the front facing camera. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this Realme 5 Pro. So what do you guys think about this Realme 5 Pro with this quad camera setup? Do let me know in the comment section below. And again, I don't know the exact pricing because I was doing this unboxing before the launch. I got this is the review unit that I got before the launch, but I'll leave the pricing info in the description below. Anyways, guys, so what do you guys think about this Realme 5 Pro? Do let me know in the comment section below. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.